Hi, and welcome again to our website showcase. And this week we have Holly O'Connor from Flipper. Very welcome to you, Holly. What have you got for us this week? Because we've got something a bit different, haven't we?
Yeah, we're looking at something a little bit different this week. We've actually got an e-commerce business. It's a private label business that sells products in the baby proofing and baby safety industry. So a 3-year-old company, it's called Whittle, and they sell a range of different products that include finger pinch guards, sliding cabinet locks, safety straps, and a bunch of other baby proofing products. So quite a niche e-commerce business, but privately labeled and also in a very, very profitable and engaged and active sector.
Okay, so what was it about this business that you thought was a bit unique or something that you thought stood out to you?
Yeah, so I think first of all, because it's obviously privately labeled and they've got a great website, they sell on Amazon, US and UK, and they're also in Walmart, eBay, Jet and Sears, and they have their own website. But one of the reasons that I was drawn towards this was there's quite a big opportunity for this business to expand into Amazon in Europe. So the seller has actually translated and set up listings for Amazon France, Italy, Germany, and Spain. He just hasn't had them on. So if a prospective buyer was to come in, they could easily roll it out into the European Amazon market. It's also quite passive. So the current owner spends about 10 to 17 hours a week on it. And this is generally customer inquiries, responding to emails, and other feedback.
Okay, fantastic. So we'll have a quick look at the listing on Flipper just to see a bit more details. So this is the listing on Flipper. So we've got what's the numbers on this one?
Yep. So we've got the asking price on it is 195,000, and it's currently generating annual net profits of almost 96,000. Which means that it's got a profit multiple of 2.0. So it's a profitable business.
Yeah, very nice. And what would you say in terms of the seller? Do you know much about the seller and why he's selling the business?
Yep. So he's actually, I interviewed him a couple of weeks ago for one of our email marketing campaigns, and he's set up another business which he wants to focus his time on, which is generally quite typical of a lot of reasons why sellers decide to sell. So that's his reason for selling it at the moment.
Okay, right. So raising capital for another project, which is really, really common in this space. We have that all the time where someone's wanting to step up to another level or do something different. And so they're going to sell this business to raise some funds. Fantastic. So yeah, lots of opportunity going forward there. Obviously, this isn't one of the ones that we under our strategy, but we can certainly see there's some really great potential for growth there and a great opportunity at only a 2x multiple as well.
Yeah, exactly. And given that it's an e-commerce business that's got its own private label, it just makes it even more valuable. It's not a drop shipping model, which is something that I think is desirable in a lot of cases. So great little brand, awesome website, and they've really pulled this whole thing together quite well.
Fantastic. All right. So if someone wants to find out more, what should they do?
Yep. So if you go onto Flipper and you search by e-commerce stores, you'll be able to find Whittle. And once you're on here, if you just click to contact the buyer, or if you click inquire, you can follow through the process to make an offer. If there's anything that you're unsure about, or if you can't get a hold of the seller for any reason, you can just reach out directly to support@flipper.com.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for that, Holly.
All right. No problem. Thanks, Liz.